Hello guys and welcome back to our chaotic succession campaign that became a mega campaign because we just converted to Victoria 3. And as you see, the world is looking almost identical to what we left in U4, with many small changes like Mughals became Hindustan, Egypt became Abbasids. You see, in the place where there were wastelands, there are small nations that were released. Some of the territories of Great Britain became a subject, like British South Africa Company, and there's still border going in Europe. Let's take a look at the great powers first. France is the first great power, Great Britain is fourth, Prussia is number 3, and most interestingly, Poland-Lithuania, which seems to be a dead country, right? I never played, it's a second major power. Abbasids is number 9, Sicily is 11, Russia is number 6, Hindustan number 8, Qing is number 7, even though it has 150 million of GDP. Malaya is number 18, Umayyads is number 5, Texas is number 12, Scandinavia, number 10. Now I'm thinking between playing Texas and go very much into economical way, or playing Poland-Lithuania to try to fix its borders. You see, it has 102 armies. Texas has 18. Prussia? Pruvenia, to be exact, has 107. You know what, guys? I will start this campaign with Texas, and if you'll enjoy it by liking this video, we might play the other nations as well in this campaign. I'm telling you right away, guys, that I haven't played Victoria 3 for over a year, so if I'm doing any misplays, just let me know in comments. I'm open for any feedback. What I see with this Texas is that the money situation is not the best, because we are having minus 33,000 of balance. What we are spending our money on? Government wages and goods for government buildings. Well, how about we establish some consumption taxes to fix it? We need more of our authority to achieve that, and that won't be much money. We're not producing much in this Texas, which is weird. Let's just instead increase the taxation level and decrease the government wages. So now it's a bit better, we still have some reserves to use. Let's start doing some research, and I'm gonna focus it on production. There are a lot of issues here as well, like low organization of the army. I think they were doing some changes to the armies, so I have to learn it, but it's fine. Low standard of living, expensive government goods, expensive military goods, and input goods shortages. Yeah, we might need to go into the market and get some of the goods that we are missing. So how about we start an import route of paper, as it seems to be the worst. We are missing currently 400 of paper. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start importing it. There's some private constructions happening. This is a new feature, because I don't remember private constructions being a thing. Should also start some of the constructions of our own, and I think I'm gonna start on focusing on the goods that we are missing. So how about we start focusing on clippers? But don't we need them for the ships and trade? And clippers are handled by shipyards. So just go ahead and start building it in Alabama. I also should start looking into our different types of the buildings and make sure that we're using the most efficient building ways. For example, hardwood production is gonna be much better for our logging camps, giving us technically a bit of an increase. No, France! Why are you embargoing me? I think I was getting a lot of trade from them. By the way, as you see, I'm establishing colonies all around, so this Texas is expanding into the native lands. There goes. Colonization of Guerrero just ended. Where the hell is Guerrero? Is it somewhere here? Guerrero. Ah, that's here. It's down in Mexico. You see, with some of the imports that I made with the paper, I decreased its price, but I cannot decrease it any further because no one else is selling it in the markets, so I have to increase our internal production. To achieve that, you see that I'm already planning construction of some paper mills in New York. My first shipyard is starting to work. We have to decrease the clippers price because 105 is a tiny bit too much. We definitely need much more construction in our nation, because 20, we can't build anything with just 20. That's why we need to build up much more of construction sector, which will of course cost money. So for now I'll just build 2 of it to keep our balance around 0. Canada is improving relations with us, where Canada is half dead, because as you remember in my last 20-ish years in the chaotic succession, I did conquer it for the Newfoundland. This is what you love to see, a private construction of a gold mine is happening. Oh no guys, Comanche just launched a native uprising against us, but how do I fight it? Comanche. Okay, here they are. What? So I have to fight a war against them? I think so. Okay, time to try our military. How about I mobilize just this one stack, which is 4 troops. Ah yeah, the war is ongoing here, see? Okay, interesting. And it's mobilizing 50, 70%, 80%, 100%. Fully mobilized, so where can I find you now? I can add you a commander. There you go. And can I just send you over here to the front line? How did it work? There it goes, deploy at the front. Let's go. Ah, there it goes. War of the Comanche has broken out. To the arms! But where the hell is this army? Keep telling it to deploy on the front. What do you mean no path? Okay, I'm gonna just go and mobilize all of our armies. Even if it's gonna cost a lot of money, but I just want to win it quickly. Yes, because they're gonna siege me down. Okay, how about you guys? How about you? Okay, you can deploy on the front line in 27 days. That was weird because that other stack couldn't deploy there. And this guy's also... Why you don't have a path to deploy? See, only these guys are traveled, and it's nice to see the travel, but why all my other armies have no travel time if they are here, 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 and here? This is super weird, but at least we're gonna see them on the front line now. Can we just show goddamn Comanche how to fight? Yeah, that's what I mean. 61 for us, because it's 3 versus 1. Should be easy peasy, but we started losing money. Yep, that's gonna be a stomp now. It's just super weird that I couldn't get all of my other stacks to the front line. You can just, guys, let me know in comments why it did happen. It's probably some super obvious reason. Time to follow next Comanche. Actually, okay, so we kept the colonization rights, but we couldn't annex them, so I will just keep colonizing this land. That's actually smart. Free government reform. The recent election government reform will not result in any new radicals, as long as it's done within the above time limit. Okay, I can reform the government, but do we want to change anything? Well, see, that's not gonna help. That's also not gonna help. And that's also not gonna help, so I pretty much have to keep the status quo. I think that I should also start conquering nations like Pony. That's why I'm gonna go ahead and fabricate claim on them. So I have to declare interest in this land first, don't I? I already have interest in the Great Plains. Great. Okay, looks like I have 5 more years of truce with Pony, so I cannot do anything. Question is, do I need so many ports for the Clippers? What the hell does port give us? Convoys. But I have more than enough convoys. So what if I go ahead and start destroying some of this, as they are simply... No, they're simply losing us money. So I still have plenty of convoys. Oh boy, that was the easiest money that I could make here, guys. Simply getting rid of this. I still have plenty of convoys. Oh yeah, that's probably because Texas in U4 had all of these buildings done, so they were taken over to this game. Oh boy, this is so much money. Okay, 280 convoys is enough. Now, if we go ahead to the market, it might turn up that we have more clippers than needed, as you see. And since I'm making so much money now, I'm gonna decrease the taxation level and increase the wages. Or maybe I'll increase the taxation level a little bit and I'm gonna invest that money into much more of construction sectors. Looks like another native thing that is gonna defeat us. Nunavik this time. What the hell? I'm colonizing here in Nunavik? Okay, that's super weird. The question is, how do I get these guys over here? I'm looking that I need a lot of wood, but at the same time I'm overproducing hardwood. So what I will do, I'll go to buildings, I will find the lodging camps. I'm not gonna change it for all of them, but for some of them I'm just gonna go back to simple forestry. As it's gonna be less wood produced. Yeah, that's here. So I'm gonna change the hardwood production to softwood, at least in this one in Pennsylvania. So this way, if you take a look, it's drop down to 63, and I can do it in one more building. So maybe in Sinaloa. Check. So this way, hardwood is down. Okay, I'm at -6. I think I have export route that I could cancel because 10 is going for export route. So now this down, you see we are perfectly balanced. Why I'm obviously producing much more wood. It's just -200 now, so I'm decreasing its price. Well, I'm still needing a lot of wood because obviously it went to positive because I wasn't constructing anything. So I'll continue investing into that. What is super interesting is that number 4 in the world currently in the GDP it's Bengal. Number 5 is Bahmanis. What the hell happened? Bengal and Bahmanis? How you have so many battalions in GDP? Looks like the What is this Bengal? Weren't they a subject of Hindustan? They are tributary of Chink. Can establish a new company. That also seems to be a new feature that I didn't see before. That's nice that the game keeps developing. I can establish Texan Gold Syndicate. Okay, this is really nice, but what the hell is doing now? One building levels Texas plus 14% combined for a bonus, plus 30% combined construction bonus, and 100 prosperity. I'm gonna get additional minting and loyalists. Armed Forces petition government. Looks like the armed forces are expecting us to pass elected bureaucrats reform. Let's just take a look what we can do. It's probably laws. Here the goals. I have right now appointed bureaucrats, and there's huge endorsement for electeds. I guess I'm gonna just follow this. We just passed 10 million of GDP, but this is still just number 12 worldwide. I still don't understand the Bengal, like what's it doing in the 4th place. I decided it's also time to start fertilizing our lands. So what I did, it's probably wrong, but what I did, I went to rural. I switched our maize farms to be soil enriching farming, which is increasing the grain production, but it needs fertilizer to work. So what I'm also doing, I'm preparing fertilizer plants to be prepared. I should probably first do the plants and then switch, but it's fine. Another uprising against us in the 80s, but you can see that we are nicely colonizing everything around us. Which is probably one of the reasons why our population is so huge, besides the standard growth. Should also start thinking about switching our construction sector to be more effective, but to achieve that I need to produce much more tools and iron, so I'm gonna start preparing that soon. My first fertilizer started production, so I'm just gonna go to maize farms and I'm just gonna go and start trying it on Indiana first. This is fine, but I diplomatically just became the owner of Zlewikk. Looks like the natives decided that it's more worth to become part of Texas. That's 63,000 of additional population and 17,000 of GDP. How about we do the same with Pawnee? Can I just go ahead and declare war on them? Conquer state. What? I need to decrease the relations. So just go ahead and damage the relations with Mr. Pony. I think I'm gonna approach the construction sector very steadily, meaning that I'm gonna start switching to iron frame buildings, but I'm just gonna do it one by one. As said, I'm not having enough production of tools and iron to sustain it for everyone. You see, with the recent changes, our economy is just simply booming with 40 million of GDP already. I just have to fix our bureaucracy because as I'm lacking it, you see that I'm having 5% of the tax waste. That's why I'm building currently the guard administration buildings. From updates, we've got China that is fighting Chinese religious revolt. It's just a shit show, it seems, and the color is also weird because they're blue now. It's finally time to start building some macro industries because I need engines, and this of course now it's not worth it. But over time, we'll have to start building railways to make our economy and system more efficient. By the way, I just noticed that I can incorporate some of the states, which will take time, but it's gonna make the states much more efficient. It's obviously also some negative bureaucracy, but I'm gonna build up just more buildings to fix it. Honestly, it's really lame that I need to decrease relations with these nations to be able to attack and conquer them. And looks like China is gone. It's great, Ching again. Mr. Huron, it's time to... It's not conquer state, I just realized it has to be return state. See, they technically do not have allies, but there are some undecided nations that might join their side. Hopefully that won't happen, because if it does, I have no chance. But I will start mobilizing some of our troops already and just move them already to the front line. Yeah, see, nobody's linked towards Huron, so it should be all good for us. This way we are slowly improving our borders. I will do the same by taking the return state action against Nitsisapi. Yes, I finally fixed our bureaucracy, which is minimizing the unrealized tax. I think it was like 30k at the peak. I also keep looking for any potential improvements, like for example for iron mines I just took the contesting engine pump, thanks to which I finally have a surplus of iron, but now I'm lacking coal, so we need more coal mines. Nitroglycerin would also increase significantly our production everywhere, but it's also a much higher mortality and explosives that I would need. But it's alright, I'm gonna find the building, I think it's gonna be in Urban, to produce the explosives. Who the explosives factory, there it goes. Let's start doing some of them. I'm also thinking about moving iron frame buildings everywhere. I moved it in the most of the provinces, except North Carolina that has 9 buildings. Is it everything? Yeah. So this is gonna cost me a lot. But you know what? That's fine. It's increasing our production from 67 to 93. I'm just lacking a bit of iron now because of it, but it's fine. You see, with some production changes, there's a big peak in our production as we're getting close to 20 million GDP. That makes us at last in top 10 of the GDPs in the world. But you also see that allows me to have much better production of coal, much better production of tools. I'm just lacking iron now, which I'm gonna start producing more. We can establish our second company, besides having the Texan Gold Syndicate, United New York Paper Producers, because I'm producing so much paper. Let's just go ahead and establish it, and it's giving us company FRA bonus, company construction bonus, and at the 100 prosperity I'm gonna get 10% bureaucracy. We have to continue our path of expansion. That's why I'm gonna declare a war on the Nitanisan in order to connect our lands around here, so this Texas and this Texas have actual access to each other. Something weird, but we have Pruthenian aristocratic revolt now that seems to win with Pruthenia. I think that I'm gonna move from no health system to public health insurance, where we have technically 17% chance of succeeding. I was also looking for the ledger, and you'll see that among the top nations we have the highest standard of living on the level of 11.1, where everyone is below 10 except Russia. And it's the same if you compare the GDP nations, populations. Just very small nations are beyond us, above us. Looks like a few provinces have low market access. Think to increase that I can just build ports or railways, so just let's focus on the ports. Just notice that I'm discovering new stuff. You know, bolstering a certain group of the people in your nation is decreasing the amount of the radicals they're having, but and it costs 200 authority. But I'm, for example, using it on petite bourgeoisie, which is just 30,000 of population in a nation. Why don't we instead use that on the rural folks, which has 600,000 radicals against us, to fix it? And it seems I'm also using that on industrialists and trade unions. Let's just check this too as well. Trade unions have 113,000 population, but it's still not much. I will instead use it on the Catholic Church, which has 200,000. I think it's slowly time to start building up our military potential, because 19 battalions is a joke for 7th world economy. That's why I think we have to go ahead and start building more of barracks. There we go, guys. We now have the public health insurance, which includes a +2 max health system institutional investment. And public health insurance is providing a health system level 1 with increased standard of living, pollution effects reduction, and lower mortality in general. I think it's also time to change from state religion to freedom of conscience. As you see, there are more supporters than opposition compared to the state religion.
2 seconds later.
Looks like we have a revolution loading, but the issue is, guys, they want just to preserve the state religion. That's easy peasy. That's easy peasy. Yeah, I don't have to do this reform. Cancel. Yes. Yes. You all good now?
Yeah, we happy.
I think as I have so much money and capacity for buildings, it's time to also start investing a bit more into universities, because I was neglecting this part a lot, as it costs not really much. Why I do really need to speed up the technology construction. So before the universities, I have 50 of innovation. Let's see how much you can get with the universities. I love like private construction queue is already at 6 buildings. They just skip investing by themselves. As told you, the innovation start now 111 compared to it was before. Well, it looks like Great Britain had no chance with us and the whole rush for the higher economy. And obviously we know we're close to Qing and Hindustan. What the hell is Benevento? Wait, is it Italy? Oh yes, 2 Sicilies just from the Benevento. You might be happy because I'll be finally fixing some borders here. I'll be attacking Portugal to get Kentucky. We have to start the fried chicken. And also their Dominion Yucatan, so kill the borders a lot. Pony, I couldn't fix the borders because they just like me too much, so instead I just made them my protectorate. Okay, I think my last action in this session is gonna be attacking Canada. Let's just go for conquer state of... return state of Ontario. They will be held by no one really strong. The nations are undecided. In case somebody joins, I can just back off. I'll just go ahead and start mobilizing. I think it's also a good example for you to show you how the war actually looks like. So we have the overview of the front line here. There are any advancements or active battles being showed. Like this is probably battles history. And obviously I don't have any micromanagement of the troops, but the battle is just happening. For example, the battle over here, I have 8 units, he has 3 units. We see all the stats, we see the losses, and we see who is having the advancement. Honestly, on the first glance, I don't see that many differences compared to the last time we played, but this is, for example, new. Looks like we are also already number 6. Great power in the world. There you go, guys. We just enforced our peace deal. And this is where I'm gonna end. So, as usual, guys, I need your feedback. Tell me in comments like what I did wrong with this game, what I could do more. I'm very open to learn this deeper, to record more videos in the future, especially that I would like to record at least one more video for this chaotic succession. So simply let me know in comments, guys, what I should do next, which nation you want me to try. For today, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to give a like because it helps a lot to promote the videos, and I'll see you soon. Bye!